Hey guys, my name is Raw Nate, and you can call me Raw Nate. My buddy Shell's been on to me about making a video. It's been a minute. It's been a little bit since I've made a video for no real particular reason other than just really I don't feel like I've had a whole lot to say, and then there for like the last week I really needed a haircut, and I finally got one, and I feel like I've been fucking scalped. I mean, that shit, dude did a number. But that's okay, it'll grow back. My hair usually grows back pretty fast. So really the only thing I can think of to report right now, or to vlog I guess is the word we should use, is really just some physical changes. I'm sure you guys can tell my voice has really done a number. Very, very, very happy with my voice. Of course, I even wanted to go a little bit lower, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh my God. Hair. Body hair. Oh. I don't know what brought this on at all. I'm very surprised the amount of body hair that I'm growing. It was very unexpected. My dad was not a hairy person at all, and so, I mean, I even promised my wife, I was like, oh, you don't have to worry about that, honey. I won't be hairy. My dad just had a few sprigs of hair on his chest, and oh my God. I mean, I'll say this, okay? I've always had somewhat of what I just called like a glorified happy trail on my stomach, that I used to just, I mean, years ago, I just would just shave it off whenever, you know, I shaved everything else. But just for the last year or so, since I came out as trans and I'm, you know, working on transitioning, I've just let it go. But yeah, what was at one time a glorified happy trail is now a freaking carpet on my stomach. So, I mean, and it's all the way, like, up past my diaphragm. I mean, it's, oh my God. So, there's that. And I'm even starting to grow chest hair as well. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you guys know I'm pre-top surgery, so now it's like hair is growing around my boobs. Yeah, so real sexy. And then of course it's really filling out on my legs and thighs and everywhere else. So I guess I'm just gonna be a bear. I mean, I really, like I said, I was not expecting it, but you know, it goes with the territory. Growth downstairs is happening. Yeah, that started early. I mean, like just within the first week I started noticing a major difference in that. Not a lot, but I mean, it's there. It's definitely noticeable. Definitely noticeable. I'd say it's probably about 3 or 4 times the size that it was originally. So, I mean, but the things that I've seen on the internet, I mean, I've seen a couple of dudes that have had that are like pre-metoidoplasty or whatever, and theirs is like 4 inches long. So I don't expect that, but hopefully I'll get a little bit more than what I've got going on right now. Libido is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what I can say about it. The one thing is, I was actually watching a guy, and he was, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm right outside, right where my patio is, so there's a lot of traffic outside. But anyway, he described it pretty well. He was saying, you know, back when, before testosterone, every now and then the need would hit, and he'd go ahead and take care of business and wouldn't think anything about it. But now, it's like, when the need comes, no pun intended, you have to take care of it. You have to, otherwise you're not going to be able to concentrate on anything else for the rest of the day, and that is the truth. I mean, but see, the whole thing, I mean, I'm sorry if this is offensive to anybody, but this is so, it's very different the need of the horniness, and when the libido really strikes them, it's very different. And I understand now a lot of times what guys talk about. I mean, that why their drive is so strong, because you really. Here's the thing: when you're working under a predominantly estrogen hormonal system. Now, this is just my experience, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but with the way it was for me, whenever the libido would hit, sorry, it's traffic's driving me crazy. It's very distracting. It would come more mentally. You know what I mean? It would come more mentally, like you would start thinking of having sexual thoughts and sexual fantasies or whatever. Well, then that would get things stirring and blood to flowing down to the nether regions, and then you would, things would wake up down there, and then you would just go ahead and take care of it, or get with your partner and have that taken care of, whatever. I mean, but this is a much more physical thing. It's like it really has nothing to do with your mental state. You don't have to think about sexual thoughts or sexual fantasies or anything. It's purely physical. It's like the manhood wakes up, it knocks at your door and says, hey, take care of me like immediately now, or else you're not going to be able to concentrate on anything for the rest of the day. And then you do it, and you get it over with, and then you can go on. And then sometimes that same scenario will hit me about 3 or 4 times a day. So, anyway, I'm not trying to get TMI, but I just wanted to just talk about just physical changes, and that's pretty much it, really. Hair growth, voice. I don't see any real physical changes as far as, like, on my face. I mean, I do have, I'm shaving now a little bit here and here, but I'm just talking about, like, facial structure. I know a lot of times people's face changes into, like, a lot more masculine look, so I'm actually really looking forward to that if it ever happens. I'm wishing some of this fat would shift. I have been getting out throughout the day. Every day I've tried to get out and just walk in the sun, because I'm still very uncomfortable going to the gym. And I do need exercise, and I do need sunlight. These things I desperately need to keep out of that dark hole called depression. And it works. It really helps. So I've been doing that every day, and it has helped, and I'm really enjoying it. Starting to get some more color on my face, and some suntan. So that's really it, guys. Don't have a whole lot more to say. If I think of anything else, I'll make another video. So I hope everybody's having a great, today's Monday. So I hope everybody has a great week.